Hello there. Zoopla's rental market report for March 2024 sheds light on the current state of the country's wider lettings landscape, as well as giving us an insight into how London rentals are behaving. The portal says demand for rental homes has fallen by 1/5 over the past year, but there are still 15 inquiries for every available home to rent. Zoopla expects rents to keep rising this year, but at a much slower rate than seen in previous years. For reference, rents in London rose by 5.1% in 2023, with the average monthly rent costing £2,121. The most recent number crunching can be found in HomeLet's March rental index. It says London rents decreased by 0.5% in the last month. While many of the UK's rental reports suggest rental values are moderating in London, the effects have yet to filter through to paying tenants. In March, every type of property that Klippa tracks had risen in cost. The most distinct increase is attached to a 3-bedroom apartment in the suburbs, which has risen from €3,212 to €3,304 per month. The same size property, a 3-bedroom apartment in the city centre, is up from €4,872 to €4,925 per month. Smaller properties are also more costly. A 1-bedroom apartment in central London costs €2,582 per month, up by £5, while a 1-bedroom apartment in the suburbs has increased from €1,899 to €1,907 per month. Over the years, Klippa has reported on a number of initiatives designed to reshape the Netherlands rental market. From a tenant's right to request a landlord replace single glazing, to inflation-linked capped rent rises, a points-based rent control system, a ban on 2-year temporary tenancy contracts, an increase in transfer tax for landlords, and the threat of the Affordable Rent Act, there have been a raft of punitive measures for landlords to digest. Now, disquiet among landlords is being quantified. According to new research published in ESB magazine, Dutch private investors sold 11,700 more homes to owner-occupiers than they bought from them last year. This was particularly true in bigger cities, such as Amsterdam. Pressure on supply in Amsterdam's most central districts showed in March. The cost to rent a 1-bedroom apartment in the city centre has risen for a second consecutive month, up from €1,860 to €1,872 per month. A 3-bedroom apartment in Amsterdam's heart is also more expensive, almost €25 a month more, now at €3,049 per month. Better value for money can be found in the city's suburbs, where values have fallen over the last 4 weeks. A 1-bedroom out-of-town apartment has reduced in cost, from €1,544 to €1,528 per month, while a 3-bedroom apartment in the suburbs is €9 cheaper, now costing €2,303 per month. While many people blame the Olympics for a shortage of rental properties, a France 24 article claims that over a much longer period of 3 years, the number of rentals in Paris has decreased by 74%. Speaking to the website, Barbara Castillo Rico, Director of Economic Studies at CELUJ, says rent increases in the capital city were less than 2% but are now over 3%. Shockingly, 1 in 5 properties in Paris is actually vacant, according to the Urban Planning Agency. The latest Paris Rental Agency survey puts the average monthly cost to rent a furnished apartment in Paris at approximately €34 to €47 per square metre. The yo-yo effect remains in force in Paris. After February rents fell in value, there were rises across the board in March, perhaps indicating that pressure to find rentals ahead of the Olympics is beginning to bite. The property type to see the biggest rise in value is a 3-bedroom apartment in the city centre, up from €2,968 to €3,073 per month. The same size property in the suburbs, a 3-bedroom, out-of-town apartment, is now €60 more expensive, at €2,160 per month. Tenants will find smaller homes more costly too. A 1-bedroom apartment in central Paris is now €1,426, up from €1,407 per month, while a 1-bedroom apartment in Paris's outskirts is €8 more a month, at €963. Klippa Relocation has established agents working across London, Amsterdam and Paris. We have enviable relationships with each city's leading real estate agents and property finders, so please get in touch if you need help with the local rental market.